Good morning, students. Welcome to our online video class. This is 9th Standard Physics, Unit 1 Measurement. In our previous section, already discussed fundamental quantities and units. Once again, recall fundamental quantities and their units. Let's move on to today's topics. The unit used to measure the fundamental quantities are called fundamental units. The units used to measure fundamental quantities. That units are called fundamental units. And the unit which is used to measure derived quantities are called derived units. There are 7 fundamental quantities present. One is length, second one mass, next one time, temperature, electric current, luminous density, amount of substance. These are the 7 fundamental quantities and their units. Length unit meter, mass unit kilogram, time unit second, temperature unit Kelvin, electric current unit ampere, luminous density unit candela, amount of substance unit mole. These are the 7 fundamental quantities and their units. Let's move on to today's topics. Today's topic is derived quantities and their unit. What is derived quantity? The unit which are used to measure derived quantities are called derived units. Which unit used to measure derived quantity? That units are called derived units. These are the 10 derived quantities and their units. The first one, area. Area, the expression of area is length into breadth. Length already measured in meter, breadth also measured in meter. Meter into meter, meter square. The unit of area is meter square. The second physical quantity is volume. Volume expression in area into height. Area already measured in meter. Area into measured in meter square. Height also measured in meter. The meter square into meter cube. The volume unit is meter cube. Density, the third one, density expression in mass into volume. Mass by volume. Mass measured in kilogram by volume measured in meter cube. So the unit of density is kilogram meter minus 3. The fourth one, velocity expression in displacement by time. Displacement measured in meter, time measured in second. So displacement by time, the velocity unit is meter second inverse. The fifth one, momentum. The momentum expression in mass into velocity. Mass already measured in kilogram and velocity measured in meter second inverse. Finally, the momentum unit is kilogram meter second inverse. The sixth one, acceleration expression in velocity divided by time. What is the velocity unit? Meter second inverse by time unit second. So the acceleration unit is meter second minus 2. The seventh one, force expression in mass into acceleration. Mass already measured in kilogram. What is the acceleration? Meter second minus 2. So finally we get force unit kilogram meter second minus 2, or Newton, otherwise measured in force measured in Newton. The eighth expression is pressure expression. Force by area. Force by area. Force by already force unit Newton. Area unit meter square. Meter square. The unit of pressure is Newton meter minus Newton meter minus 2 R Pascal. R Pascal. Other unit is Pascal. PA means Pascal. The ninth physical quantity is energy. The expression of energy or work is force into distance. Force into distance. Force multiplied by distance. What is the force? Force unit Newton meter. Newton meter. Distance value force unit Newton. Distance value meter. So force into distance Newton meter. Newton nm nm. Energy force into distance. The unit of energy or work Newton meter or joule. Other unit is joule. Newton meter or joule. The 10th one, surface tension. The 10th physical quantity is surface tension. The expression of surface tension force by length. Force by length. Surface tension expression force by length. The force unit already we know Newton. Length unit meter. So force by length unit this Newton meter inverse. Newton meter inverse. Meter inverse. Surface tension unit Newton meter inverse. These are the 10 derived quantities and their unit. Derived quantities and their units. These quantities are measured by using fundamental quantities. The fundamental quantities used to derive the derived quantities and their units. Let's see some fundamental units. First one, length. What is length? Length is the extent of something between 2 points. Something between 2 points. Length is the extent of something between 2 points. The SI unit of length is meter. The SI unit of length is meter. 1 meter is distance travelled by light through vacuum in 1/299792,458 seconds. 1 meter is distance travelled by light through vacuum in 1/299792,458 seconds. This is 1 meter. 1 meter. What is length? Length is the extent of something between 2 points. Something between the 2 points. SI unit of length is meter. In order to measure very large distance of astronomical object, we can use the following units. Large units are measured using the following units. The first one, astronomical units. Second one, light year. Third one, parsec. These are the very large distance. Let's see one by one. The first one, astronomical units. The expression in AU. The astronomical unit is the mean distance of center of sun from the center of earth. The distance of the center of sun from center of earth. This distance is called astronomical unit. One astronomical unit value 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. 10 to the power 11 meter. This is one astronomical unit. One astronomical unit value 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. Once again recall what is astronomical unit. The mean distance of center of sun from center of earth. Center of sun from center of earth is called astronomical unit. See this picture. One is earth, another one is sun. Mean distance of center of sun and center of earth. This particular distance is called This particular mean distance is called 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. Let's see another larger distance, that is light year. Second one is light year. Light year. What is light year? It is the distance traveled by light. Distance traveled by light in 1 year in vacuum. 1 year in vacuum, and this is equal to, what is the value of 1 light year? 9.46 in 10 to the power 15 meter. 15 meter. 9.46 in 10 to the power 15 meter is 1 light year value. 1 light year value. What is light year? Distance traveled. Distance traveled by light. Distance traveled by light in 1 year in vacuum. 1 year in vacuum. Light traveled through the vacuum. The distance of vacuum in 1 year. Vacuum in 1 year. That is called light year. Light year. What is the value of light year? 9.46 in 10 to the power minus 10 to the power 15 meter. 15 meter. This is value of 1 light year. 1 light year. The third larger unit is parsec. Parsec. The parsec is the unit of distance. Unit of distance used to measure astronomical object outside the solar system. Outside the solar system. Parsec is the unit of distance. Distance used to measure astronomical object. Astronomical object outside the solar system. Outside the solar system. This particular distance is called parsec. Parsec. 1 parsec value 3.26 light year. 1 parsec equal to 3.26 light years. Light years. These are the three larger units. Let's see some larger units value in meter. In meter. Kilometer. Kilometer. km. In short form of kilogram. Kilometer. km. In meter value 10 to the power 3 meter. 10 to the power 3 meter. Astronomical unit AU. The in meter value 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. 11 meter. Light year 1 light. Light year value 9.46 in 10 to the power minus 10 to the power 15 meter. 15 meter. Parsec value 3.08 in 10 to the power 16 meter. 16 meter. These are the larger units present in meter. Larger unit present in meter. Let's see smaller distance. Smaller distance. To measure smaller distance, such as distance between two atoms in a molecule, size of the nucleus and wavelength, etc. These are the very smaller distance. We can multiply of 10. We can multiply of 10. Submultiple of 10. These quantities are measured in Armstrong units. See this tabular column. This is smaller units. First smaller unit is Fermi. Fermi represent small f. Fermi value in meter 10 to the power minus 15 meter. 10 to the power minus 15 in meter. Second smaller unit is Armstrong. Armstrong denoted as A naught. Armstrong value in meter 10 to the power minus 10 meter. 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Nanometer. Next smaller unit is nanometer. Nanometer representing nm. Nanometer value 10 to the power 9 minus 9 meter. 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Next one micron. That is micrometer. Mu. Micron value in meter 10 to the power minus 6 meter. 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Next one millimeter. Millimeter in mm. Small mm. Millimeter value in meter 10 to the power minus 3 meter. 10 to the power minus 3 meter. 3 meter. Last one centimeter. Centimeter represents cm. Centimeter represent unit in meter is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. 10 to the power minus 2 meter. These are the some smaller units and in meter value. What are the smaller units? Fermi, Armstrong, nanometer, micrometer, millimeter, centimeter. Dear students, note the assignment question. The first question, define astronomical unit. This is the answer for astronomical units. The second question, define light year and the value. This is the answer for light year. The third one, define length. The first two line, length is the action of something to point. This is answer of define length. The fourth one, what is called derived units. Derived units. The units which are used to measure the derived quantities are called derived units. These are the 4 assignment question. Note the assignment question and learn the today's topics. Thank you, students.